Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today, another beginner series video. If you're not a beginner, it's not for you. Hope everybody enjoyed 269. Man, I definitely got beat up on that one. I had Nunes anchoring a lot of parlays, and I went to hedge my bets on her, and I got locked out. It was horrible. No big deal. And the crazy part is I bet against Nunes almost all the time, thinking someone's going to just come in and get that crazy upset. I finally got on the hype train, and, well, we know what happened. Spoiler alert, Nunes loses. I think everybody already saw it by now. But let's go over some of the things with tops. I do have a bunch of boxes on me. I don't have all my boxes on me, nor do I have every single box. But a lot of guys ask me about tops. Now, there's going to be tons of opinions. None of it's facts here. My personal opinions are coming, but I'll show you guys a little bit of what's going on. These are main events. These boxes, honestly, very tough to get good pulls. The problem is you get one autograph or memorabilia card. But these are 2010, so they're an older product. You leave them sealed. You don't open them unless you're just searching for this set, because the chances you get a relic are pretty good over an autograph, and you'll be pretty bummed if you don't get one of the few top dogs in here. This was another product. I wouldn't say this is an amazing product or anything like that. 2 autograph cards per box, 2 mem cards. It's a big box, hard to store if you have a bunch of them. 2011. It's going up in price a little bit. Now, the Bloodlines, some people love them, some people hate them. I'm just going to tell you right now, the majority of boxes, when you're buying them for long-term value, really depends on whose rookie card or first autograph card is in those products. It's 2013 Bloodlines is so expensive because Conor McGregor's rookie card's in there. Conor McGregor's autograph card's in there. That's really the Prism box. They have so many guys. Cyril Gahn is printed in Prism and things like that. So really do some homework on if you're buying some of these boxes. That's why some of these haven't spiked. They don't have a ton of top-notch rookies in them, right? We all know what's going on. So if you can get your hands on some of those older Bloodlines, yes, do it, but they're already $10,000, $12,000, $15,000. Some of these are much cheaper, much more viable as the sport gains traction. I personally have a few. I don't have a ton. I don't see the need. A lot of the top rookies were before this or in Finest or something of that nature. And personally, Topps Finest is okay. It's not amazing for UFC. Alright, but so if you can get your hands on the Bloodlines, and also right, 2009 Topps is when they started printing UFC cards. The only reason why I say I think Blowout has them, why it's kind of worth the buy, John Jones is in there. You can love him, you can hate him. John Jones is considered by many to be the greatest of all time. And even if you don't want to consider him the greatest of all time, you're not going to take him outside of the top 5 greatest of all time. Otherwise, you're just foolish. You're just a hater. So, show a few of those styles. Get a bunch of things. Now, these are pretty nice product. Topps made UFC knockouts. I don't think they're like unbelievable product. You open these and you get 4 mini boxes in here, and each mini box is basically 1 pack, similar to like a museum. The card quality is not quite as nice as a museum collection or anything like that, but they have a ton of great autos. These have definitely gone up because you're guaranteed tons of hits. I mean, 4 autographs, 4 relics per master box. This is considered a master box, right? Like I said, there's 4 minis inside. Same thing, 8 autographs or relics per master box. So you're getting a lot of stuff inside of these. You're guaranteed hits. These are going up in value. I would also recommend you look at the rookies in each year to see who is really going to drive the price up for these products. All right. So I mean, I have a few of these. I've opened a bunch of these on the channel. If you want to go back and check out some prior videos, you can see really what they're about. Decent. They're definitely already up in price. I would not recommend paying the crazy prices you see now, but every once in a while, if you search eBay, some people have them and they paid regular price and they unload them for a pretty good price, or Black Friday special. Now, Don't get me wrong, there's been other sets and stuff too. I'm not going to go over every single thing. Now, these are the product that I honestly think is worth still picking up. The only one that's a little rough here is 2017 Topps Chrome is just very expensive already. I haven't really seen this below $1,500 a box recently. And quite frankly, if you do some research on this, Francis Ngannou's rookie cards in here, big hit. Valentina's rookie cards in here, big hit. So even the base cards are expensive when you're talking about those rookies. So Topps Chrome, this is the first year it came out, 2017. So even like a base McGregor is worth a little bit of money and things like that, just because it's the first time Topps made the Chrome for UFC. So 17, same thing. 18 was the same size box. Now, I do see 18 for decent prices still, $5.99. I know it's crazy from what actually used to be MSRP, but I see them for $5.99. Sometimes people put them at $4.99, $6.50. I think it's a pretty good price. If you go back and take a look at the people who are in here, there's a nice rookie class in here. If you're on the Sugar Sean O'Malley wagon, Sugar's rookies in here. He actually had autographed cards in here. I mean, I believe Gaethje's in here, Ortega's in here. There's a lot of very high-end fighters. I'm sure I'm missing a couple. Don't worry. I know there's more. But a lot of good fighters. Still pretty affordable. Second year for Chrome in the hobby. 2 autographs per case. It's a nice pickup, a good price. Then a little bit of a smaller box. We got 2019, which is the last year they printed Chrome. So 17, 18, 19 are the Chrome years. And these you can still go and buy a case for a good price. These were pretty cheap pretty recently. A blowout sometimes puts them on sale or somebody else. Around $500, I believe, a box right now. And if you buy a case, you might be able to get them cheaper. If you search around, you can still find some people selling them lower than that. And if you take a look, 2019 has a great rookie class too in here. Now, don't get me wrong, if I had to pick one, you're guaranteed Valentina in 17. Well, you're not guaranteed her, but she's in 17. So you're guaranteed a couple absolute savages in Ngannou and Valentina, but you're going to pay, like I said, 18. You're guaranteed a few very good up-and-comers still in the weight classes and stuff. And 19 has... what's his name? Habib's boy there. Why can't I think of Islam Makhachev? So, I mean, chances are you're going to pull base Islam Makhachev at the worst. I'm not saying it's a $500 card, but it is $50, $60, $70. If you think he's going to be champ, you can pull, he doesn't have any autographs, but he has X Factors. And the other things Topps did in the Chromes was they have what's called hot boxes. So it's like 1 out of every 4, 1 out of every 3 boxes, every pack will have a diamond card in it. It's pretty awesome when you hit one, and it really increases the value for certain people. Like if you got an Islam diamond, it really would go up. So that's only 1 out of every 4 boxes at best case scenario, and that's if you pull him out of the diamonds. Now also Topps has, let me grab it out 1 second. All right, so also, just grab this out of my unit here. Topps has these are just basic Topps cards, 2020, 2 autographs per box. The card quality is not great, I'm not going to lie. The autographs, they do have some killers in here. I mean, Adesanya's in here and stuff like that. So you can definitely get some nice cards. I believe they have dual autographs in here. I'm pretty positive they have dual autographs in here. The problem is these aren't any kind of chrome, or so the edging and stuff on the base cards is not always great. But you get a lot of cards. I know it's not technically her first card, but like Whaley's rookie card's in here. It's labeled as her rookie card. She actually came out one matte relic in 2019 museum. But so they did do Whaley, and a few other very top-notch rookies are in this set too. So, but this is just a base set. You can still buy these for pretty affordable. I believe $2.90 now. I think they came out. MSRP was like $70 a box, $69 a box, something crazy. You could have bought a case pretty affordably. But they've slowly risen too as people realize what kind of killer autos and some of the rookies that are in this set. Song Yadong is another guy. Like I said, I can't remember all off the top of my head. Do I recommend putting some of these away? I mean, everybody's got their own opinions. Some of the collectors get mad when you say you'd like to keep sealed product. Personally, I love having sealed product. I love the fact that I can go back in time almost and remember a certain moment. If I want to open it myself, if I want to sell it and it's gone up in value over time, it's another great thing too. But, I mean, who doesn't want to go back and be able to open like a Valentina? Maybe you get a Valentina rookie auto or something like that. You open this, you get a Islam 101. You just don't know what's in these boxes, and you can go back and relive that moment. And if you're into fighting, it's an awesome moment. So, personally with Topps, my personal recommendation is if you got the money, you put it into the Chrome products. I think Chrome's just too many great rookies in these years. The quality is very good in these years in the Chrome product. The packaging's very small. I mean, this is just a regular thing, and it's, I know you can't really tell the quality. It's a lot bigger, and this is even a small packaging. I mean, the knockouts, no. Honestly, I don't recommend hoarding the knockouts unless you personally got some guy that you like in a certain year. Like I said, you got to check the rookie class, do some homework before you buy into some of these. You'll see why some of them are cheaper and still available. There's just no rookies in those years. If you got the money and you can get some Bloodlines, I'd say be careful, just because the price is already super, super high. But it's a nice product to have sealed. Chrome's my number one. I also have, I forgot to take these out. Topps made museum editions, and before museums they had like top of the class and a few other things. I definitely recommend not buying top of the class. It's not a great product. The museum collections are a great product. Super fun to open. The problem is they've gone up in price a lot. A lot of big rookies though, depending on what year museum you buy. 2019, I think it's like Sanhagen, Whaley, a few people. It's not that great, honestly, for 2019 rookie class. But if you go back and you can get a 2018, like this is Adesanya, this is Usman, this is some big guys in the 2018 rookie class. I definitely recommend museums if you can afford the right ones. I think 18 is probably the best of the best, just because of those two studs in here. I mean, Usman could retire today, and he's going to be argued as one of the greatest welterweights of all time. Adesanya just looks nearly unbeatable as a middleweight. So, and you could grab some great autos, even of other guys. There's tons of good people in these sets. And if you get lucky and you get the case hit, there's a museum style card in there. Very awesome. There's custom sketches. It's another great product that I believe is a good hold long term. Museum collection, Chrome. And like I said, if you can get some of the very old, I don't recommend a lot of it. The 2009, if you're a fan of Jones, is totally worth it. But very difficult to get your hands on now. So, I mean, there's still some other products that just only have so much time to go over. If you're a guy who doesn't want hobby boxes and you want to sit on blaster boxes and smaller retail products, I mean, good luck. It's not really worth the time for most of them, outside of maybe like, not Topps, but the newer Prism set, the debut set. Just because if you can't get the really, autographs are such a tough pull out of blasters if they're in them. You're not really getting numbered cards in them, like maybe one different parallel out of a case hit, you get a numbered card kind of deal. It's just not, it's not really worth hanging on to them. The probability of them rising to the moon is super tough unless you already know that it has like one of the greatest fighters of all times. And if it doesn't, yeah, I don't recommend hanging on to too much retail product. I definitely recommend going hobby where you can get the big hits. That's what people are really looking for. That's what holds the value long term and makes the prices go up. Don't get me wrong, blasters and other retail products can go up slowly, but it's not going to be the same. You can see it right now in the form of what's going on with Panini. Panini, if you want the retail box, it's gone down in price. And if you want the hobby box, it's already doubled in price. So, I mean, you can just see the difference. So I don't recommend holding on to retail. Sorry to repeat myself. Go with the better product, and that'd be my recommendation. That's the top stuff. Like I said, museum's great. Get the right year, though. Check out who the rookies are. I think 2018 might be the best of the best if you just take a look at the rookies that you can pull. And I believe all the Chrome sets are worth getting now while they're still affordable. We're only moving forward. There's only more eyes on the sport. Do some homework, though, before you buy one. Make sure that the rookie class looks strong. Those are the guys who are going to push the value, not second-year cards, not third-year cards. It's just not that big yet where it can be like Luka Doncic's second-year cards worth money. It's not really going to happen. You want to get some, unless it's a debut set like the 2017, potentially some of these guys are worth more money because it's a debut in Chrome. All right, guys, I'm sorry to keep rambling on, telling you about, I keep pulling out more and more product. My apologies. But that's my opinion on Topps. Make sure you do your own homework. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot me an email, leave a comment in the comment section. I'll try to answer it to my best abilities. And this is, like I said, this is an entertainment channel. I live in the basement in my parents' house. Got no money. I'm a poor kid. So just do your own homework.